Molle. M-O-L-L-E. Molle, the brushless shaving cream with a special protective film that guards your face, presents the Molle Mystery Theater.
Tonight, Molle, the brushless shaving cream which puts face protection first, brings you another in the series of programs which puts mystery and excitement first. Each Tuesday night at this time, you hear one of the great mystery stories selected either from the famous classics or from the best of the moderns by Mr. Jeffrey Barnes. Mr. Barnes, having made a lifelong study of mystery fiction, is a connoisseur of fine detective stories. Mr. Barnes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Molle Mystery Theater. Tonight's story is unusual in many ways. First, it is an original mystery written especially for radio. Secondly, it is the work of a young man who has never before written a mystery story. The writer is Corporal Frederick Maytho. Corporal Maytho walked into my office one morning with a script under his arm. I promised him I would read his story. I did. And I got the shock of my life. Here was a first-time effort, and yet, in my opinion, it ranks with the very best in mystery literature. So it is with a great deal of pride that we now present for the first time anywhere a story written by Corporal Frederick Maytho and entitled The Comic Strip Murder. Friends, before our Molle Mystery Theater play begins, listen. Listen to the sound of a weapon fired at our men by the enemy, but aimed by someone here in America who talked too much. Yes, Americans, when someone here at home talks carelessly, it helps the enemy aim his bombs and guns and other weapons at our men. So don't you be that someone. If you know any war secret that has not been reported on the radio or in the newspapers, keep it a mystery, and help keep our men alive. And now to our play, The Comic Strip Murder. It is evening. Two people sit on a dimly lighted terrace of a New York penthouse apartment. One is the district attorney, the other a woman who looks tense and frightened.
It's 11:30. And my husband's going to murder me at midnight, Mr. Hanley.
Tonight? Mrs. That's...
You think being married to a comic strip artist has given me an overactive imagination? Well, I thought so, too, when I first went to see you, but not anymore. Look, Mr. Hanley, let me tell you the whole story. These past few weeks, Mark has been drawing Buzz O'Keefe with blood on his pen. My blood. You follow Buzz O'Keefe in the Morning Telegram, don't you, Mr. Hanley?
Mm-hmm.
Why, of course. Everybody does. You've eaten up his lurid tale, one bloody episode after another. Well, I've lived with that comic strip for 9 years. It's been Buzz O'Keefe this and Buzz O'Keefe that until I could scream at the sight of a drawing board or a newspaper. Mr. Hanley, now I'm frightened. Very frightened. You see, Mark's murders are so messy. His fans love blood and pistol shots and poison and spiked doors and charred bones and acid.
Gee, Alice, look. Buzz O'Keefe's locked in the cellar and it's filling with ammonia gas. Uh-huh. And that model, Juliet, upstairs in the penthouse. Yeah. How's he ever going to save her? Him locked up like that.
Times Square? Okay, mister. Say, you read Buzz O'Keefe today? That guy's really in a jam. I think this Von Sewell's getting tired of that babe's double-timing. He's going to kill her yet. Today...
Skip it, will you? I read it.
Hiya, Bill. What'll it be? Toast and coffee?
Yeah, and the telegram.
Yeah. Why do you read Buzz O'Keefe this morning? I think this Fonsoul fella's gonna murder that chick, Juliet. He's reading books on flesh-eating acid.
If he's going to use that stuff, it's goodbye, Juliet. She ain't going to keep that Cassie long.
Buzz will save her.
No, not this time.
Juliet,
She ought to die.
Lots of guys want to kill her. Wouldn't fool around like
Buzz
that.
will be.
Buzz O'Keefe.
Buzz.
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 Mr. Hanley, I am Juliet in the comic strip. The reason Mark's going to kill me is because of John Slater. See, Mark and John are partners in the O'Keefe strip. Golly, I remember the night Buzz O'Keefe was created 9 years ago. Mark and John hadn't seen each other since they graduated from college the year before. It was our first wedding anniversary, and we were at a small nightclub uptown.
Well, John, you old bat. It's about time you showed up.
That's right, John. We thought you'd never get here. You know, you've been promising to come east for a long time.
Took me that long to get over your saying yes to Mark and no to me, Julia. Making any progress in the commercial art field, Mark?
Well, this freelance business is all right in spots, John, but...
But we do all right, John.
Oh, I see. Like that, huh? Mark, why don't you get into a steady line in art? How about newspapers? Political cartoonists do well, or say, why don't you do a comic strip? Good money in it if it catches on.
Well, Mark's tried that. I guess they don't like his sense of humor.
Who said anything about humor? Comic strips aren't funny anymore. Get up a good blood chiller, an adventurer for a leading character. A detective, maybe. A guy who's always getting into tough spots and getting out of them again. Crime, the gorier, the better.
Well, it's an idea.
Look, Mark, do me something to show around. About a week's strips. The balance of the story and outline. I'll sell it for you, Mark. What do you think?
Well, why not? I think a detective would suit me best, though. Should have an Irish name. Let me see. Ryan, O'Keefe. O'Keefe.
That's good.
Oh, look, how about calling him Buzz? You know, sort of a busy-sounding name. Buzz O'Keefe.
Buzz O'Keefe. Yes, Buzz O'Keefe is swell. Waiter,
Yes, sir?
bring us another round. We're going to drink to Buzz O'Keefe. Who? Never mind. You'll know him soon enough.
And that's how Buzz O'Keefe was born, Mr. Hanley. John Slater and my husband, Mark, became partners. John is the promotion man and business manager. Perfect success story, Not quite. There were lots of things we didn't figure on. See, Mark worked hard and late to meet newspaper deadlines and never went anywhere. I worked hard with him, I guess. I modeled, read to him, did research work in crime. We thought that the strip would let us lead a normal life after we got it going. Well, it didn't work out. Then John Slater began taking me off. Oh, it was Mark's idea. He brought it up that afternoon. John dropped into the studio about 2 years ago to discuss it.
Hello, Drudges. What's buzzing today?
Drudge is right. I'm in a mess here. Brother O'Keefe is. He's on the top of a building holding onto a high-tension wire, and Concrete Head Joe is cutting the wires, and
I'm rooting for Concrete Head Joe. How are you, John?
So, Julia. Just dropped in to tell you about the new 5-year contract I've got for us. How about celebrating?
Oh, I can't, John. Too much to do. But say, Julie's tired of working. Do her good to step out. Why don't you two celebrate?
Good hunch. How about it, Julia?
Well, the idea's pretty appealing if you really don't mind, Mark.
No, not at all. Run along and have some fun.
That should never have happened, Mr. Hanley. You see, I thought John Slater was over his crush on me, but I guess he wasn't. And I guess I realized, too, that I was sick of Buzz O'Keefe and what he had done to 9 years of my life. And that I was sick of Mark, too. Well, one night about 4 months ago, while we were at a cocktail party, Mark came out into the garden and he found me in John Slater's arms. There was no scene. Oh, not then. We didn't talk at all until later in the car on the way home. I knew Mark's been drinking heavily, but he seemed sober to me. Finally, I couldn't stand his silence, and I said something I'd been meaning to say for a long time. Mark, I want you to divorce me.
Out of the question, Julie, darling. I need you near me for a while. It's more convenient. You see, I may want to kill you.
Mark!
Yes, Julie, kill you. This is what kind of a fool you take me for. Don't you think I know that leech Slater is taking you away from me? I do all the work. He gets the same royalties I do. And now it's you he's taking. Or has taken.
Mark, you're drunk.
Not that drunk, darling. Not that drunk.
I didn't close my eyes that night. I wanted to wake Mark, to hear him say something that would assure me that he hadn't said what I knew he'd said. Well, the next morning, Mark came down to the studio in his robe, as he always did. He seemed quite normal.
Morning. Good morning. Wonderful day and all that. Good night's sleep. How about my morning cup of coffee, darling?
Mark, last night we...
Last night? Oh, last night. Yeah. Quite a ball we had, wasn't it, huh? I remember parts of it, like spilling the Manhattan all over Mrs. Drew or Droop or whatever her name was. And then there was...
And then there was the drive home.
Huh? Drive home? What about it? Oh, now, don't tell me I was speeding again. Great Scott, won't I ever learn?
Mark!
Yes, Julia.
Nothing. Here's your coffee.
Thanks. Now, you run along. Let me work. Oh, before you go, there's something you can tell me that will help. If you were a beautiful model named Juliet, you were going to be murdered, what would be the most horrible fate you could contemplate?
That was the beginning, Mr. Hanley. First, I thought he was really planning a murder for his cartoon detective to solve. And then, well, one night we went to a reception a publisher gave for Jim Tull, the mystery novelist. While I was dancing, Mark and Tull sat down and began to talk. When I came back, they were sitting in an alcove, and they were deep in conversation. They didn't notice me as I stood close enough to hear them.
You mean to tell me you haven't yet figured out a way to murder your character, Juliet, Mark?
Well, I have some ideas, but none of them quite satisfy me, Jim. You see, there's so many ways to kill a beautiful woman. And the man who's going to do it hates her so. I thought you might have a suggestion.
Why murder her, then? She's so proud of her beauty, so arrogant. Well, wouldn't it be a more fitting revenge for your murderer to maim her? Disfigure her?
I've considered that. And it is the best. But for my purpose, she must be killed. Maybe I can do both.
Why not? You've created a shallow, treacherous beauty. Your readers will relish seeing her beauty destroyed before she dies.
Jim, I think you've got something there. That's what I'll do. Or draw, rather. I think I can do both by using a bath of flesh-eating acid. I can just see the murderer.
What happened?
Julie! Julie, darling, are you all right? Well, what happened?
It was the next day that I first came to see you, Mr. Hanley. After I left you that day, I came back to the apartment to find Mark working feverishly at his table. I stood behind him as his long, slender fingers brushed in the sure line. Mark? Mark, why did you model your Juliet's apartment and her terrace after hours?
Why should I draw one from imagination when I have a perfectly good one out here? Makes it easier, that's all.
You were even putting in our fish pond.
Very observant of you, my dear. Yep, I've got good use for that little item.
Oh?
Have you noticed the size and shape of our fish pond?
Well,
No? Well, I measured it the other day. It's 5.5 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 18 inches deep.
Mark, you can't mean.
Ah, but I do. The perfect coffin. And by the way, Julia, in tomorrow's episode from 6-gallon drum of acid.
Ed, put that paper down and eat your breakfast.
Yeah, sure. Gosh, looks as though Buzz O'Keefe is going to have a murder to solve soon. Von Sewell's buying the acid today.
Ed!
Okay, I'm eating 8 eyes.
Sam, with paintings of ashes to the ceiling, you're sitting reading the newspaper.
Come on. I first got to finish with Buzz O'Keefe. Acid Von Sewell is buying today. And from a tailor yet. Just like to me he was coming.
Okay, Mrs. Jones. Ready for your permanent now. Oh, you're reading Buzz O'Keefe. Ain't it something? All Juliet's boyfriends are murder movies. And the acid, well, isn't it just too horrible?
She's going to get it.
What will it be?
What's
Acid, 5 gallons of it.
I bet it's going to be in the fish pond.
Murder. Horrible, ain't it?
Hey, look at this.
Buzz Saver.
Not this.
Buzz O'Keefe.
Buzz O'Keefe.
Buzz.
Well, Mr. Evans, it looks as though Julia is right. Seems as if things that happen in Mark's comic strip are mighty apt to happen to her in real life. Yet, of course, it could be just coincidence.
That reminds me of a friend of mine who was always blaming things on coincidence. For instance, he'd always nick and irritate his face while shaving. Then he changed to Molle and started getting swell shaves. He said, oh, that's just a lucky coincidence. But I noticed that he kept on using Molle, and he kept on getting smooth, comfortable shaves. And, gentlemen, this is why. Molle brushless shaving cream contains a special protective film. This special film helps guard your skin against tiny, almost invisible nicks and scrapes that make your shaves uncomfortable. As a result, you get a really pleasant, comfortable shave every morning. So why not try it tomorrow? Remember to ask for Molle, the brushless shaving cream that puts face protection first. And now back to Jeffrey Barnes and Act 2 of the comic strip Murder.
Julia Stetson sits in her penthouse apartment telling the district attorney about her husband's plan to kill her. Kill her precisely as he plans to kill his comic strip character, Juliet. Kill her by submerging her in a large fish pond filled with deadly acid.
As you say, Mr. Hanley, Mark isn't well mentally. If it hadn't been for you, I'd have run away long ago. Well, after Van Sewell, the comic strip character, bought the acid, Mark did the same thing. When I asked him about it, he only laughed at me. He showed me the labels and said it was dry cleaning fluid he bought from a tailor. He was going to clean the upholstery of the car himself. But, Mr. Hanley, its contents are in the fish pond right now. Look, this morning I had an attack of hay fever, so I came down to the studio later than usual. Mark seems very late.
Well, this is the day, Julia. The comic strip murder's finished. I've got the actual murder taking place in 3 days of script. I've had them done for some time, but I've hidden them from you.
Hidden them?
Yes. But since I'm throwing them in this noon, I think it's only fair for you to see the fate of poor Juliet. So here, take a look.
But, Mark, this man...
That's right, Julia. You see, it wasn't Sewell who sent the acid-filled wine bottles to Julia. It was this new character. It was her husband. Yes, looks a little like me, doesn't he? Well, he's been watching her and hating her. See how horrified Juliet is. Look at the wonderful expression I got on her face in this panel when her husband takes the hypodermic needle out of his pocket. Good, And look at the action in these panels. See? He grabs her arm here, and she starts to scream, but he gags her with his hand and plunges the needle into her neck. See?
It's horrible. That needle in her neck.
And here, the final touch. Masterpiece of tenderness. Her husband kisses her gently on the forehead before putting on his rubber gloves. See? Here? And then he lowers her gently into the fish pond. And she can't move a finger to stop him. But Julia, you're trembling. I've never seen you so interested, so affected. Oh, should I take these away? Maybe you'd rather not see them.
No, I mean, yes, I want to see them.
Good. The last panel's the best. We show Juliet's husband calmly smoking a cigarette as he looks with a faint smile on his lips at what's going on in the fish pond. Of course, we can't show that. But you can imagine. Can't you, darling?
Mark finally left Mr. Hanley. But his last words to me were, "I'll be back late, darling, around midnight sometime. You'll be here, won't you?" That's the story in every detail I can remember.
I see.
Mr. Hanley, Mark's going to be here any minute now, and I know he's going to try to kill me because, well, tonight's the night Juliet, the girl in the comic strip, is going to be killed. I'm frightened, Mr. Hanley. I'm frightened something will go wrong with our plans. Mr. Hanley, you won't let him. I mean, he won't have time to...
No, Mrs. Stetson. He won't have time to murder you. I'll be behind the screen every second. At any rate, if something does go wrong and he reaches you before I have time to interfere, use this revolver and use it quick.
All right. And I'm to stand at the far end of the terrace.
Yes, as far away from the fish pond as you can.
It's 12. You better...
No. Don't worry about a thing, Mrs. Benson. I'll be behind the screen.
Julia, where are you?
On the terrace, Mark.
Oh, I knew you'd be waiting. Well, let's get our first ritual over with. Then I've got a real surprise for you. Where's that? Oh, yes, it is.
Mark, what are you going to do? What's that needle for, Mark?
Well, now, really, Julia, dear, after all, this can't be news to you. We've gone over it before. You should be past being frightened by now. Here, give me your arm.
No, Mark, no.
Oh, stop squirming.
No.
It won't hurt. That's why I'm doing it.
No, you're trying to kill me. No, let me go. Let me go.
Julia! Julia, you fool! Give me that gun.
Mr. Hanley! Mr. Hanley!
Julia!
It's all right, Mr. Stetson. They were blank cartridges. Mrs. Stetson, I arrest you for the attempted murder of your husband.
What did you say?
You can drop it now, Mrs. Stetson. It's curtain time.
You don't know what you're talking about. Well, you saw him try to use that needle on me. It's full of poison or drugs. You saw him.
Yes, poison you put into it this afternoon. Poison you put into your own hypodermic needle. Oh, we know your husband has been giving you injections for hay fever.
What about the acid?
You and John Slater bought that acid, not your husband, Mrs. Stetson. You and Slater had motives for killing Mark, so he wouldn't give you a divorce to marry Slater, so with Mark dead, Slater would get your husband's royalties from the Buzz O'Keefe strip.
And the trap for the entire Juliet secret. That's why she gave me that. She gave me that story. Why, I thought it was such a good story, too. But she was leading to this crime. Julia, you listen.
The most ingenious part of the whole thing was calling me in on the case. If I'd believed the story, she had just got through weaving for me, and if she had shot you, it would have been a clear case of self-defense with the district attorney as her star witness. But they always slip up somewhere.
What do you mean? How?
You forget that today was your wedding anniversary.
So
I was lucky enough to find that out. Mrs. Stetson, a man who is going to murder his wife, doesn't arrange a surprise party for her at midnight. Mrs. Stetson, come back here. Stay away from that parapet.
Julia, don't climb over. You'll fall. Come back.
No, nothing doing. If you don't like it, come and get me.
Stanley, stop her. She's trying to walk along the ledge and then escape with the fire escape.
Oh, good Lord, it's 50 stories down. She's mad.
Julia, look out. Julia, you're going to...
Good heavens.
Julia. Oh, good Lord.
Mark, bell for the night. I'll get in touch with you in the morning.
The bell. I'll... Well, what is this?
You've forgotten? Come on, everybody. All together. Happy wedding anniversary!
Oh. Yes. Happy wedding anniversary.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of tonight's exciting Molle Mystery Theater presentation of The Comic Strip Murder.
Hey, mister, what's so funny? Oh, boy, what a comic strip. It's called The Little Shaver. It's all about this guy who nicks and scrapes his face while shaving every day. Oh, is that funny? Well, it sounds very funny. What's happening in the strip today? Well, here's where he dreads to begin his shave. And here's where he nicks himself. Well, say, why doesn't someone tell him about Molle? That'd spoil the comic strip. Well, then there wouldn't be any problems. No problems, no comic strip. Well, friends, it's true. Molle does put an end to shaving problems. Molle helps guard your face from irritating little nicks and scrapes because it puts face protection first. Because, you see,
Molle's special film has more real body and substance than light, fluffy cream. It gives your razor something to ride on.
and then also,
Molle's special film contains a blend of beard-softening ingredients and non-irritating oils that are actually of medical purity. Molle is made of official United States pharmacopoeia ingredients, the same as used to fill doctors' prescriptions.
yes, in every way, face protection comes first when you use Molle. So your first Molle shave is really pleasant. And day after day, as that special film helps guard your skin, your shaves get better, better, and better. When you shave with M-O-L-L-E. Molle, the brushless shaving cream that puts face protection first. And now, once again, Jeffrey Barnes to tell you about the Molle Mystery Theater play for next week.
For next week, ladies and gentlemen, I have chosen a classic short story of suspense and murder by the eminent W.W. Jacobs. It is entitled The Interruption. So, mystery fans, we invite you to be with us next week for an ingenious tale when you will learn the secret behind The Interruption.
The original music for the Molle Mystery Theater is composed and conducted by Jack Miller. The comic strip Murder was written by Corporal Frederick Matho. Until next Tuesday, this is Dan Seymour saying good night and good shaving with Molle. The brushless shaving cream that puts face protection first.
Every day, thousands of men and women supplement their diet with IY, ironized yeast tablets. Is your diet deficient in iron? Do you need more vitamin B1? IY tablets give you extra iron to help build rich red blood, extra vitamin B1 to help keep nerves steady, help you maintain pep and strength. To help keep vigor and vitality, take ironized yeast. They're small, easy-to-swallow tablets. Insist on IY, ironized yeast tablets. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Good evening. This is Peter Lorre. Many thanks to the men in black for carrying on in my place in the last two broadcasts. He's a man after my own heart's blood. Tonight to the tale of a man who had left millions but was afraid to claim his inheritance. And why? You'll hear it in tonight's performance in the Mystery Playhouse. Tonight, the Mystery Playhouse raises its curtain on a weird situation. The case of a man who has left great wealth, but lacked the courage to claim it, for reasons that will soon hear. S. William Mitchell has written his classic story for man's greed versus his cowardice. Listen now, as the Mystery Playhouse presents Dilemma.
This is Faulkner House, this somber mass of stone frowning down on Bedford Village. This is the year of grace 1891, the year that Bedford men remember. This is the story of Faulkner House, of young Gerald Faulkner, and the terrible choice he had to make.
And it was told unto him that greed will consume a man and all his works and the innermost places of his soul.
He walks slowly up the stairs, concealing the vial of yellow liquid in the palm of his hand. His hair is damp with the terror of the thing he plans to do. He opens the door at the top of the stairs, slowly, cautiously, very quietly. He moves across the old man's room. The lace of his shirt front trembles in the small light of the bedside candle. He opens the stopper on the vial, empties the yellow liquid into the glass. He turns quickly and goes to the door.
Gerald! Gerald! Yes, Grandfather?
What are you doing in my room?
I thought it was time for your medicine, but I saw you were asleep.
All right. I'll take the fool medicine. This is it, this glass. Speak up, is it?
I think so, Grandfather.
You think so? Don't think? No. Oh, there's my fool spoon. Well, what are you staring at? You seen me take my medicine before?
I'd better be sure that's the right glass. Perhaps this doesn't smell right, Grandfather. Maybe... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it.
Didn't you?
No, Why are you staring at me like that?
You didn't have the nerve, did you, Gerald?
I don't understand.
You didn't have the nerve to kill me. Oh, I saw you crawl in here and put something in my glass. But you didn't have the courage to go through with it. Did you?
No, I didn't have the courage. I wish I had.
Huh. I thought so. You're a coward, Gerald. That's why I hate you. You're a coward. You always have been. You couldn't even kill a helpless old man. No. Don't go.
Well,
Stay where you are. I have something to say to you. You didn't have to try to kill me, Gerald. No. You see, the doctor already has told me my heart may stop at any moment.
What? And now you'll cut me off without...
Oh, no. On the contrary, you'll still inherit my money, Gerald. Every cent of it.
Even after I tried.
Even after that. Then you can pay your debts and marry Ellen, if she'll have you. And I'll die happy thinking how I provided for you. For it will be the strangest inheritance a man has ever known. Now get out of here, you coward. Go to Ellen's house. Tell her what a rich man you're going to be.
And Grandfather says I'll have plenty of money soon, Ellen, so you needn't worry.
Gerald, I wish we didn't have to talk about your grandfather's money all the time. Why don't you go to work, darling?
Work? Oh, my dear child. It would take 20 years of work to pay off my gambling debts alone. Oh, I've waited all my life for that money. Now, look. Come here and kiss me sweetly. And promise you'll never talk such nonsense again.
Oh, Gerald.
Come on, the back of your neck. Ah, that's a nice place.
Please, Gerald.
Oh, you'll have a carriage of your own and a lovely fur cape.
Oh, darling.
And diamonds. Ah, we'll be married in style, my dear. Such style. As soon as dear grandfather returns to his maker.
Gerald, don't talk like that.
What? Well, why not? He can't live forever, poor soul. His heart, you know, it's going to run down someday. Just like an old clock.
grandfather is dead. I'm sorry, my boy. His heart just gave out.
Did he... Oh, was he happy at the end? Did he say anything?
Nothing unusual, except, well, he did mumble something about an inheritance. I'm not sure of the words, mind you, but it sounded like the strangest...
Strangest inheritance a man has ever known?
Yes, that's it. That's exactly what he said. The strangest inheritance a man has ever known.
It is the will of Eben Faulkner that his entire estate and holdings thereto be bequeathed to his devoted grandson, Gerald. His last wishes are contained in a letter which I, as executor, am charged to see properly carried out. Mr. Gerald Faulkner is to take this letter and, on the night of the 7th day after his grandfather's death, proceed to the cellar of Faulkner House. He is to stand before the steel vault therein and read the letter.
Gerald, what is this? Why are we going down here?
You'll see. Just be patient. Here, let me hold those candles.
No, I'm all right.
So, we arrive. Behold, my love, Grandfather Eben's ball.
Gerald!
Huh? Oh, I should have warned you. Well, that's only Grandfather Eben's picture. Lifelike, isn't it?
Darling, let's get out of here.
Oh, no. We have a little ceremony to perform. My sainted grandfather's last wish. Hey, Grandfather?
Don't, Gerald, don't talk to a picture.
For once you can't answer back. Can you, old flint heart? Ellen, come here by the door of the vault. Shine the candle on this letter. You'll be the first to see the inheritance. Now, all I have to do is read the letter. Very simple. I open it, thus, and I read. Beloved Gerald, standing now at the door of the vault, on which the photo of the wealth stands. So you, insert a key, turn the letter. No.
Gerald, what's the matter?
Oh, it's a joke, a crazy joke. You couldn't mean it.
Gerald.
Oh, read it. Read what it says.
Darling.
Read it.
My dearly beloved Gerald, you are standing now at the door of the vault behind which is my total earthly wealth, which I bequeath solely to you. However, I have arranged a delicate mechanism which, when you insert the key contained in this letter, will ignite enough explosive to blow you and the house and the inheritance into eternity. But it may be that I am merely testing your courage. It may be that I have not arranged this mechanism to explode. To unlock the door or not to unlock it, it is your choice. Remember, if you are brave enough to insert the key, you will hear 5 bell-like strokes of the mechanism. After the 5th has sounded, you will either be a rich man or you will be blown to bits. Oh, Gerald, can't you see? He's only testing you. It's all a bluff.
Do you think so?
Of course.
You mean he wanted to get his revenge by scaring me? Making me afraid to open the vault? Thinking I'd not know the money's there just out of reach?
That must be it, Gerald.
Ah, you old skinflint. I'll show you whether I'm a coward or not. Give me the key, Ellen. I'm going to open it right now.
Here. Go ahead, darling.
Delicate mechanism. I'll show him. Delicate mechanism.
Well, go ahead, dear.
Delicate mechanism. Well, it could be, Ellen. It could be he put explosives in the door. You don't know how he hated it. Oh, it's not that I'm afraid. I'll do it all right. Right now.
Well, Gerald?
I can't do it, Ellen. I can't. I keep looking at that picture over the vault, and I know.
Gerald, give me the key. I'll do it myself.
No, you can't. It's my life you're risking, too.
Your life? Your life?
You think I'm a coward, don't you?
Gerald, if you're afraid, then just forget it. It's your problem. As for myself, I don't want the money. Do you think I need money to love you, to marry you? You could go to work, Gerald.
Work? I am going to work, Ellen.
Darling.
I'm going to work on Grandfather's vault. He's not going to cheat me out of the Faulkner money. I've got 6 months to get to it. I'm going to get Mason. I'm going to dig down and break a hole into the back of the vault. We'll fix Grandfather Eben. We've got 6 months. We'll dig and dig and dig. Well, Mr. Howdy, how's the job coming?
Oh, Mr. Faulkner, I'm glad you're here. I want a word with you.
Oh?
We're giving our notice at noon. The men want no more of this job. We're quitting.
Quit? You can't quit. You've got to keep on with it.
We're quitting, Mr. Faulkner. We just got wind of the story that's going around. It doesn't play square with us. My men want no dealings with explosives.
You can't stop now. You can't. Tell the men to stay. Tell them I'll pay them double, triple. Tell them anything you want. Only don't stop digging.
We're quitting at noon, Mr. Faulkner. My instructions as executor direct me to visit you each month, Mr. Faulkner, with a reminder of the time remaining. The time remaining, that is, before I have the cellar of Faulkner House sealed up. This visit, sir, is to remind you that you have only 5 months left.
Gerald, please give up this insane obsession. Forget there ever was an inheritance. Why torture yourself like this?
I won't give it up. That money's mine. It belongs to me. There must be some way to get it. I'll find that way. I'll go to the architect who designed the vault. Hey, that's what I'll do. I'll go to the architect.
Yes, Mr. Faulkner, I designed the vault for your grandfather.
Oh, then you can help me. Tell me, is there any secret subterranean channel leading to it?
No, Mr. Faulkner. There's only one way into that vault. Through the door.
4 months left, Mr. Faulkner. 4 months.
4 months? There must be a way. I can't stand this. There must be a way.
You don't want a locksmith, Mr. Faulkner. You want a fool. The entire village knows there's something mighty peculiar going on at Faulkner House. You won't find a locksmith in these parts to go within 10 miles of it.
3 months left, Mr. Faulkner. 3 months.
Gerald, will you please give it up?
No. There must be a way. There must.
Mr. Faulkner, I've dealt with explosives all my life, sir. From examination, there's only one way to tell whether or not the door can be opened without causing an explosion.
Oh, then there is a solution. Oh, thank goodness you're my last hope.
Not so fast. I meant after the door is opened.
After it's opened? Oh, but that might prove too late. Doctor, it's terrible. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't do anything but think of that ball.
I warn you, Gerald, if you keep on like this, I can't be responsible. My advice is to leave Faulkner House for a while.
Leave? I can't leave, Doctor. I can't. There it is, millions. Think of it, millions. Just within my grasp. If I don't have it, I'm without a penny. I'll be a pauper. I can't do it, Doctor. I can't. I must have that money.
If you value money above your life, I can do nothing for you. Your condition is deplorable. A few more weeks the way you've been going, and you'll end up like Johnny Rum, the village idiot.
Johnny Rum?
If you keep on the way you've been going.
The village idiot? Hey, Doctor, you've given me an idea. You've given me an idea.
Rum for Johnny.
Now, Johnny, concentrate. You know what you're to do?
Rum. Rum for Johnny Rum.
You'll get rum plenty. Now, listen carefully. As soon as I'm gone, you wait 20 minutes, right? And you take the key. Now, where's the key, Johnny? That's it. Now, you take the key and place it right here in this lock. And you turn it all the way around. Is all that clear?
Rum.
Yes, rum. I'll give you gallons of rum. Now, listen to me, will you? Listen to me, will you?
Rum for Johnny Rum.
I'll be down at the tavern, waiting for you. Now, remember, 20 minutes. Then the key.
Rum for Johnny. Rum for Johnny. Rum.
Johnny, don't let her have it, Johnny, not yet. I told you, wait until after I'm gone. Don't you understand, you crazy idiot? Wait 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yes. I'll be at the tavern. Meet me.
Barkeep, another brandy.
Yes, sir.
What time is
Uh, 9:15, sir.
He should be here by now. Why doesn't he come? What's that?
I don't know. Some commotion outside, sir. It's Johnny Rum and the constable.
Johnny! What happened, Constable?
Oh, he's a bloody sight, all right, Mr. Faulkner, but don't mind that. He's not as bad off as he looks. Caught him red-handed in your cellar. Fooling around he was with a key, about to open some big door.
Why, you fool, you had no right to arrest him. He wasn't robbing my place. I sent him down there. I sent him.
You sent him? You sent him to open your grandfather's vault?
Well, certainly. Well, that is, I mean...
You mean you sent a poor idiot to die in your place in case the vault exploded? I've heard of cowards, Mr. Faulkner.
Get him out of here. I'm Tootie who I've been.
Wait a minute.
Hello, Gerald. Well, the doctor says you'll be all right, Gerald. He says all you need is a little rest.
If there was only some way to fix an attachment and turn the key from a distance.
Gerald, this isn't any game anymore. This is your life you're playing with now. You must give this up.
Mad, Ellen. I've gone so far. I can't give it up.
But you must. Oh, Gerald, let's get married now. Let's get married and leave Faulkner House and forget there ever was an inheritance.
I can't, Ellen. I just can't.
Very well, Gerald. You don't have to. I'll go alone.
Ellen, no.
You'll have to make up your mind. Which is it to be, the money or me? You'll have to decide which you value more.
Ellen, you can have a carriage. For Kate.
I don't want them. The money or me, Gerald.
All right, Ellen. You win. It's you. Pour you a drink, Mr. Pierce?
No, thank you, Mr. Faulkner. I only came over to tell you that tonight is the last night. At sunrise, we seal the vault. Of course, now that you've given up all intentions of opening it...
Give up? Oh, don't be a fool.
But Miss Ellen said that you...
Oh, that? Well, it was merely my way of holding her. But I'll have Ellen and the money. There's still plenty of time.
What do you mean?
Oh, certainly. You think I'll be a pauper when all I have to do is give this little key one twist? What time is it?
2 a.m., Mr. Faulkner.
Well, then, Mr. Pierce, I don't think there will be any explosion. But if you do, you better get out of here. Well, in just 1 hour. In just 1 hour, I'm going downstairs and I'm going to open that vault. Good evening, Grandfather. Good evening, Grandfather. So you thought you'd torture me forever, did you? So you thought I wouldn't have the courage to open your filthy vault. Well, here I am. You haven't succeeded, old Flintheart. Your little scheme hasn't paid off. I'll have Ellen and the money. And the money! And every cent of it I spend will curse your miserable soul. Now look. Look carefully, Grandfather. And this is the moment you never thought would happen. I've outbluffed you. This is the moment. Watch me. Watch. Put the key in the lock. And Now, bring on your bell-like strokes. Bring them on. And may your soul rot in eternity.
And it was told unto him that greed will consume a man and all his works and the innermost places of his soul.
And that, my friends, was Dilemma by S.V. Mitchell, tonight's performance in the Mystery Playhouse. Not a bad little bedtime story, eh? Well, now to further add to your evening's restfulness, we take you to the green room for a preview viewing our next attraction. Tiptoe down this way, shall we? Follow me. Please. Come. Come.
Mr. Fox, this is Mrs. North.
Delighted. Sit down, both of you. What was the commotion downstairs, Weasel?
One of the customers got peeved with Mr. Crane on account of he dropped $5,000 3 days running.
$5,000?
Yeah. So we decided the tables was fixed, and so we decided Mr. Crane ought to be fixed, and so we decided to fix him.
With a gun.
What?
Yeah, only I removed it from him forcefully, and we tied him up and left him in a coat room.
Indeed. So Crane owes his life to you, eh? Well. And I am indebted to you for preserving the manager of my club. Well, Weasel, it looks like you rate a bonus.
Oh, I don't want no bonus, Mr. Fox.
Huh? What? Why not?
Well, that's what I went to see about. You tell him, Mrs. North.
Mr. Fox, Weasel would like to resign, if you don't mind.
Looking for greener pastures, eh?
Greener pastures?
Oh, no, it's just that, suppose you decided to make a new start in life, Mr. Fox. Only after you did, you found out it wasn't. You'd want it too, wouldn't you?
Yeah, want of what?
Resign. Except you wouldn't, of course.
Resign?
No, decide to make a new start. Only he did, so he does. I hope you don't mind.
I beg your pardon?
It's okay, Mr. Fox. I never can understand it neither, except, of course, I ain't very bright. But is it okay for me to quit?
Well, if you're not happy here...
Oh, it ain't that I'm not happy. It's just that, like she told you, whatever she did tell you, it's like that.
Oh. Well, I'll think it over.
Okay. And I sure hope you decide to let me quit. On account of, that's what I'm going to do. Well, here's the coat room. I'll go and see how Mr. Lawson is.
All right.
But where's Lulu, the head check girl? I told her to stay here and watch Mr. Lawson and holler if he tried to get away.
There she is, Weasel.
Where?
On the floor.
No, that's Mr. Lawson. We left her. Hey, no, you're right. That isn't. It's Lulu. She's sleeping.
Oh, she's been knocked out.
Yeah, I guess she has. Mr. Lawson must have come to and got loose and conked her.
It looks like it.
Come on. We got to warn Mr. Crane.
All right, Weasel, but how about Lulu?
Oh, I think she'll be okay. But Mr. Crane won't if Mr. Lawson gets to him first.
Doesn't seem to be in here at the table.
No, that's funny. He don't seem to be no place. Wait a minute. There's his wife. Maybe she knows where he went. Come on. Oh, hello, Mrs. Crane.
Weasel, you're just the person I want to see. Where's my husband?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
What?
I was about to interrogate you on the same point.
Oh, haven't you seen him?
A little while ago, but not since Mr. Lawson escaped.
Well, who's Mr. Lawson?
One of the customers which wants to shoot Mr. Crane.
Oh. Well, if you find Kenneth and he hasn't been shot, tell him I'm looking for him.
Okay.
You don't seem very concerned about your husband's life. The only concern I have about anyone killing him is that it would keep me from having that pleasure myself.
Maybe he went upstairs to see Mr. Fox.
Well, let's go see, Weasel. If you find him, tell him I'm waiting. What has she got against her husband?
Mitzi McGilroy.
Who's she?
A dame which Mr. Crane is infatuated with.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Crane is all the time plying upon Mitzi all kinds of expensive gifts, which Mrs. Crane thinks it ought to be by rights extended at her.
Well, no wonder she doesn't.
What's the matter?
Look, Weasel. The bottom of the stairs.
Quiet.
Mr. Crane.
Looks like he's had an accident. Let's see. His neck seems to be broke. Or something is broke anyhow. On account of he's dead.
Oh, Weasel.
He must have fell down the steps.
Mm-hmm. Fell or was pushed.
Well, that was the better half of the Mr. and Mrs. North combination, right in the middle of another murder. If you've followed the adventures of Mr. and Mrs. North at all, you know that's nothing unusual for them, no. It looks like Jerry North misses out on this one since he's away on a business trip, but he'll be there in spirit nevertheless. So you'll be with us in fact next time, when a Mystery Playhouse curtain rises.
Good evening. This is Peter Lorre. Hey, did you ever have a nightmare? Did you ever go through a horrible experience that seemed very real? Yes, sometimes reality and unreality seem as one, and you're not so sure anymore. Like the fellow tonight in a Mystery Playhouse. Yes, tonight we are going to have a nightmare. That is, we are going to hear about somebody else, which is almost as bad. This gentleman had a particularly realistic one. In fact, he didn't know for the life of him whether or not it really happened. But you listen for yourself to the unfolding of William Irish's strange and intriguing story of a man who dreamed he committed murder and woke up to the fact that maybe he actually had. Listen to Nightmare.
Dodge, Homicide Division.
Clip, this is Vince.
Oh, hello, kid. What's on your mind?
Clip, I've got to see you now, as soon as possible.
Look, kid, I'm working. What's so important you can't tell it on the phone?
Cliff, I think I killed a man last night. I don't know whether I dreamed it or it actually happened. That's why I've got to see you.
You killed somebody? I can't believe it. Not you, Vince. Listen, meet me in the office in 15 minutes. Whatever you do, don't tell anybody else about this. Go ahead, Vince. Tell me some more about this dream of yours.
Well, after that, Cliff, all I remember is the white face. The face of a woman. Beautiful, but false somehow. You see, we were in a room with nothing but doors. 8 doors, frame to frame, with no wall space between. Well, I opened one of the doors, and suddenly someone rushed at me. We struggled, and he forced me to the floor. As we fought, he said to the woman, "Hand me that knife." Well, I raised my hand to defend myself, and suddenly I felt the handle of something. I realized the woman had put the knife into my hand by mistake. And then
Then you stabbed him.
Yeah. Then I stabbed him. Well, after that, the woman disappeared, and I felt I had to hide the body. Well, behind one of the 8 doors, there was a closet. I propped the body inside, and I locked the door. Then I went out of the house. It's horrible. I can't get it out of my mind.
But what makes you think any of this actually happened? It's an unpleasant dream, sure, but it's not unusual. Lots of people dream they killed someone.
But when you dream, do you wake up with big scratches on your wrist like this one?
What are you asking me to believe? You got up in your sleep and you killed somebody? A scratch on your wrist proves nothing.
I admit that, but then when I got out of bed this morning, Here, I found this button.
Now, wait a minute. You're not going to tell me that button came off in your hand while you were wrestling with that guy in the dream.
That's the way it happened.
That I refuse to believe. It came off your shirt.
I could never afford pearl buttons. You know that. Not real pearl.
Now, listen to me, Vince. I don't want to hear any more of this. If I weren't your brother-in-law, I'd lock you up and call a psychiatrist.
How do you think all this makes me feel? Cliff, if it wasn't for the key, I could forget the whole thing.
Key? What key? I suppose it's something else from your dream. Now, stop it, Vince. I don't want to hear any more.
That's right. Go ahead. Get sore. But no matter how angry you get, it doesn't destroy the reality of this key. Look at it. You never see a key like this these days. It's fretted. It's full of scrollwork made of brass, old-fashioned, but nevertheless real. And in the dream, if it was a dream, that's the key I used to lock the body in the closet. What's there left to think? Only this. There's somewhere there's a door that this key belongs to. And behind that door, there's a dead man, and I don't know where. My Lord, I don't know where. Or who he is, nor how and why it happened.
Now, look, kid. It's just one of those cockeyed dreams that happen to people, that's all. But if it'll make you feel any better, you can go in the teletype room and watch the reports, Vince. Every crime committed in this state is reported on those machines. Maybe you can identify yourself with some criminal and get this thing off your chest. I'll join you later. Haven't you given up yet?
Don't be funny, Cliff. There's one here that's possible. A stabbing in a town called Clarksburg.
Clarksburg?
Yeah.
There's no transportation up there. You never did learn how to drive a car. You'd really need supernatural aid to kill somebody up there.
Now, wait a minute, Cliff. Here's some more coming in on that stabbing in Clarksburg. It's a description.
Killer, 5'9", weight 150, brown hair, wearing a yellow and green sweater under a brown suit. Hey, Vince, you wear a yellow and green sweater, don't you?
Don't be coy. You gave me that sweater for Christmas.
Maybe it's only a coincidence, but you're about 5'9", weigh about 150. That couldn't possibly have been you, Vince.
Who are you talking for, yourself? I know I found that key and the button in the pocket of my brown suit. You're not kidding anybody. You want to know just as much as I do. Come on, let's get started for Clarksburg.
That lousy rain must be a cloudburst.
I can't see a thing. This windshield wiper's broken. Cliff, do you know where we are?
We've been lost for the past 5 minutes. I don't even remember how we got on this road.
Well, I'm going to roll down the window. Getting wet's better than crashing into something. Hey, Cliff.
Yeah?
Take the next road to the left. That'll get us to Clarksburg.
How do you know it'll get us to Clarksburg? I thought you said you'd never been out this way before.
Well, I don't know how I know. All of a sudden, everything looks familiar to me, as if I'd been over this same road before. I just know you've got to turn left at the next road. Stop here, Cliff. Stop here.
Hey, what's the big idea? You're trying to kill somebody, grabbing the brake that way?
That house, Cliff. There with the big porch. That's the house with the 8-room door.
How do you know that's the house? Thought you said you'd never been out here before.
I've never been here before in my life. Unless
it happened in your dream, is that it? Well, I think this is all crazy. We'll soon know for sure. Come on. We're going in and see whether there's an 8-doored room or not.
Funny, the front door wasn't locked, Cliff.
Never mind that. How do you know the 8-doored room is upstairs?
I just know, that's all. Cliff, I think it's this room right here. This is it. This is the place, all right. Count 'em. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
8 doors. Where's that key?
It's right here in my pocket. Now, you'll have to get it out. I can't. My hands are all wet, perspiration.
Stop acting like a baby. You're sweating all over. There's the key. Now, which door?
That one, I think. There's nothing there.
Not now, there isn't. But there was something there.
What?
Look. There's blood on the wall.
Oh, Lord. Now do you believe me? Now do you understand that I wasn't joking when I told you about my dream?
Sure, I believe you. I believe you dreamed you killed somebody and stuffed them in the closet there. I believe you never saw this place before. That you intuitively knew which road to take and which house to come to. What do you take me for, a dope?
I wasn't lying to you, Cliff. Honest, I wasn't lying.
You came to me for help, didn't you? But you didn't have guts enough to come clean to say, Cliff, I went out to a place last night and killed a guy for such and such a reason. No, you cook up a dream trying to take advantage of me because I'm married to your sister.
No, Cliff.
Abusing my gullibility because I like you. Making a fool out of me.
Cliff, I wasn't lying to you. Everything happened just as I told you it did. How I happen to know this house was here, I don't remember. You've got to believe me.
Shut up.
Cliff.
The dream's over now and baby's awake. You're going to start all over from scratch, you and me. I'm going to get the facts out of you.
Please, Cliff, let go of my shoulder. You're hurting me.
What were you doing here last night?
I never was here before. I never saw it until I came here with you.
Don't lie. Every time you lie, you're going to get something like this.
Oh, please, Cliff, I'm half crazy already without you beating me.
Who was the guy you did it to? What was his name?
I tell you, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, you going to answer me, Vince?
I can't. You're asking me things I can't answer.
Who was the guy? Why did you kill him? I've handled close-mouthed guys before. You're going to tell me if I have to slap it out of you. Right in this spot where you killed somebody else.
Cliff, please don't hit me again.
What was that?
It sounded like a door slam.
Then there's somebody else in this house. Which door did we come in?
I don't know. One of the 8.
All right, you guys, I've got you covered. Back up against that door there. One false move and I'll drop you.
Haven't you found what you're looking for yet?
Yeah, I guess I've seen enough. The stuff in your wallet identifies you. Cliff Dodge, Homicide Division. Why didn't you say you're a detective?
It's nobody's business.
Okay. Wagner's my name. I'm the sheriff around here. When I see people monkeying around a house where a murder's just been committed...
Murder? You found the body?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, there were 2 murders. A man was killed and stuffed in that closet over there. We found the other body outside. A woman. Wasn't dead when she was found, but she was dying. Run over by a car. Deliberately. The car was run back and forth over her body. She said a few things before she died. Told us all about the other body in the closet. And gave us a pretty good description of the killer.
She said the same person murdered the man in the closet and deliberately ran over her body with a car?
No, but what else is there to conclude? Yeah, poor Mrs. Fleming. She owned this house, expected her husband home from South America tonight. She was a flirt, but even so, a very charming woman.
You don't happen to have a picture of this woman, this Mrs. Fleming, do you?
There's one in the next room. That door behind you.
Open the door, Vince.
I can't, Cliff, I can't.
Open the door.
Please, Cliff.
Open the door.
That's her, that big picture on the left. Pretty, wasn't she?
Cliff, that's her.
Well, now what's the matter with him?
He's fainted. Can't stand the sight of people who've been murdered, even if it's only a picture. Give me a hand with him, will you? There. Now, do you feel any better, kid?
Yeah, I feel all right. Cliff, that picture, it was the same woman. The woman from the dream.
Well, so, the woman who was run over and over with an automobile.
But I can't drive, Cliff. You know I can't drive.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for that, I'd have turned you over to Wagner for murder.
Did the sheriff leave?
Yeah, he left. But I still don't believe that stuff about a dream. Are you sure you didn't leave something out, some small detail?
No. I told you everything, Cliff. I was tired. I went to bed early. I fell asleep. That is right after Mr. Berg closed my door.
Berg? You didn't mention any Mr. Berg before.
Well, he moved into our rooming house about a month ago.
Why did he come into your room?
Well, the lights went on a blink. I remember he was carrying a candle.
How was Berg holding that candle?
Oh, the flame was right in front of his eyes. I remember staring at it. I was very tired, Cliff. I don't remember everything.
And Berg, he said you're very tired, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, now that you mention it, he did say that.
Good. Now, have you ever seen this picture?
No. No, but the man looks familiar. Say, that looks like Berg. I never saw him so well dressed, but that's Berg, all right.
I found this picture in this room.
Here? In this room? You found Berg's... What are you driving at?
Sense, reason, logic, sanity. The man you identify as Berg also happens to be Mr. Fleming, the husband of the woman who was killed last night.
Berg is Fleming and Fleming is Berg? Now, I'm really going out of my mind.
It's simple to a flatfoot. I figure that Fleming pretended he went to South America. He took a room in your rooming house under the name of Berg. And tonight he's pretending to return from South America. At least Wagner said he's expected.
And last night Fleming came back here and murdered his wife? But who killed the other one? The man?
You did. But you didn't know you were doing it.
Oh, I did kill someone after all. I am a murderer. I still don't understand how it happened.
All right, kid, relax. Because we're going to find out tonight.
Find out?
Right. Now, if Fleming comes home, as his wife expected him to do, you're going to be waiting in this room for him. Waiting with a gun.
That won't do any good, Cliff.
It might after you've learned a few answers. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what to say to Fleming, word for word. You might not understand, but you're going to memorize the things I tell you to say word for word.
Memorize?
Yeah, because your life depends on it.
Cliff, you're not going to leave me here alone, are you, Cliff?
There'll be nothing I can do to help you, kid. If everything goes right, you'll come out of this scot-free. If anything goes wrong, that's the end. Now, Fleming will probably come up those stairs at the far end of the hall. So you'd better stand over here. The first thing to remember, let him speak first.
How did you get here?
You showed me the way, didn't you?
You remembered coming here? You're lying. Who brought you here? Who came with you?
Just this gun.
That's impossible. You had the look, the typical look. Why did you do everything you were told to do?
I wanted to see where it was all leading. I thought there might be some good in it for me later.
You purposely pretended? You mean you went ahead and consciously killed?
I figured you'd pay off heavy afterwards to keep me quiet. I found your wife and her lover just as you said I would. It was easy.
I should have known my control wasn't perfect when I saw my wife come running out of the house. She saw my car, came toward me. I waited, then gave it the gas.
I killed the man, and you killed your wife. You wanted them both dead, didn't you?
Yes, but I didn't want to have to kill her myself. I loved her, but I hated her. She said I was too old for her.
That's what I wanted to hear.
What?
That's it, to hear you convict yourself.
What did you...
I was lying to you. Your control was perfect. You hypnotized me easily. I guess I've got a weak will or something.
Well, then what did you...
I was lying to you. I was hypnotized, all right. I happened to see your picture here in the house. I recognized you as Berg. And now I can't clear myself before the law ever. And you're going to pay for doing that to me now.
Now, wait a minute. Don't do that. Don't shoot. Now, look. Here, I have a watch. See it? Solid gold inset with diamonds and rubies. It's worth $20,000. It's yours if you'll let me go.
Stop dangling it that way. What are you trying to do?
Now, listen to me. Give me another minute. A minute by the watch.
Stay where you are. Now, don't move.
You don't want to shoot, do you, my friend? You wouldn't want to smash this beautiful, lustrous watch? A golden, shining little timepiece? You can't take your eyes from it, can you?
Please, don't. Take it away. Shining in my eyes.
But you love it. You're fascinated by it, aren't you? And now you're tired. You're very tired. And that gun is much too heavy for you to hold. Just drop the gun to the floor. It won't be so heavy anymore.
Just drop the gun. Drop gun.
My control is perfect. Here, take this notebook and this pencil.
Take notebook, pencil.
Right as I dictate. I am wanted for the murder of 2 people at the Fleming house.
I wanted to murder 2 people, Fleming house.
They are bound to get me, so I take this way out.
They are bound to get me. Take way out.
Sign your name. There. Now give me the notebook and the pencil. Now pick up your gun again. Hurry. That's it. Now put the barrel of the gun in your mouth. Put the barrel of the gun in your mouth. Good. Now pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
How is he, Sheriff?
He's dead.
We just made it in time. I didn't think he'd try anything like that. Vince. Vince. Come out of it, boy.
I'm all right. It's just that everything's hazy.
Fleming really threw a trance on you. You were just going to blow your own head off when I plugged Fleming. Had to. Only way I could break the spell in time to save you.
You shot Fleming? Cliff, did I do it all right? Did I do everything you told me to do all right?
Perfect. I had a hunch it was hypnosis the minute you told me about the candle. But how was I going to prove it? Only by having you come up against Fleming. That's why I left you here. Wagner and I were in the basement with a dictaphone. We put a microphone in the ventilator. I didn't want to make you nervous. That's why I didn't tell you about it.
Then I'm free? I won't be tried for murder?
Not around here, you won't. I'm sheriff here. This crime is solved.
Oh, thank heaven for that. I don't think I could go through a court trial. One nightmare in a lifetime is enough.
That, my friends, was Nightmare. Tonight's performance in a mystery playhouse. And now, for heaven's sake, let's get off that nightmare. Let's walk down to the green room, huh? For a gander at what sweetness and light is in store for you next time. Always sweet, always light. You know it. Our players are rehearsing there, so follow me, please. Come. Come.
Hard to convince Anna at first. Easy enough for me to say, we have to get rid of Ole. But Ole was Anna's brother. We talked it over on the cliff near the land. We have to, Anna. We have to go through with it.
Oh, Richard, there must be some other way.
The way things are now, everything's hopeless. You know that. With the paint formula cleared, we can be married.
Richard, I love you so much. I'd do anything for us. But this is...
Murder? Huh. You needn't look at it that way, darling. So far as you're concerned, Ole will just disappear.
But suppose something goes wrong. Suppose you're convicted.
Not a chance. You can't convict a man for murder until you find the body. And they'll never find Ole. We must, Anna, we must.
Very well, Richard. When? When will you...
The moment Ole finishes the formula. It's almost ready now. I'll have to do it that instant to make my alibi hold. Today, tomorrow, soon, anyhow. Everything else is ready.
I love you above everything else in the world, Richard. I love you enough for even...
Have a peanut, friend? No. Oh, snoozing, huh? Traveling on trains makes some people sleepy. Not me. Been on trains all my life. Never get sleepy. Going far?
Satan's Point, Maine.
Satan's Point?
Never heard of it. Must be a devil of a small place. What I said. Satan's Point. Devil of a small place. Good, huh? Have a peanut? Devil of a place. Devil of a place. Devil of a place.
A devil of a place it was that day. We went over every detail again and again until our story was perfect. A lot depended on the story we constructed. A lot depended on telling it well. I told it well. To the police in Maine and to the alienists in Boston. I started the story with the morning of October 11th in Ole's laboratory by the sea.
Hold on. This is my last mixture. It will be ready in a few minutes, and I want your eyes to be well rested.
Think you've got it this time, Ole?
No, there's no longer any doubt. When these pigments are mixed, I will paint a square board. It will look like a dirty green to my eyes.
And to mine?
To yours, and those of millions of others who are colorblind. Red. Red that you have only imagined till now. Red of the rose, red of a sunset, red of fire, red of blood.
I put the blindfold on. I could sense Ole's tenseness. He'd worked 15 years to make this moment arrive.
Just from all I can see, a miracle is about to take place. But I confess to one great fear.
What's that, Ole?
I'm not afraid the formula is wrong. I'm afraid for you.
For me?
Yes. I have to warn you, Richard. I don't know. No one knows what mental reaction takes place when a person who's never seen color before suddenly does.
You mean that I could be affected?
You could be. You see, red excites even normal people. It vibrates in the brain. With you...
Let's have a look, Ole.
Now, Richard, when you take the blindfold off, look straight ahead of you. The board is right before your eyes. Look, Richard. And when you do, start talking right away. I want your immediate reaction.
Okay, here goes.
Look. See, Richard. Look, it's red. Look. Say something. Talk, Richard, talk.
Say something I couldn't. It's hard enough to recall the little that I do. I was staring straight ahead of me at a square board. Nothing happened for a brief instant. And then I caught my breath sharply. My eyes dried. They burned. I closed them, but the patch of exquisite color seared my brain. A single hot, flashing stab of pain pierced my head. And then I felt a surging power, a physical power grip me.
Talk.
And Ole's voice reached me, jabbed at me. My whole being seemed to focus on his voice. I had to choke it off. I dazedly recall reaching for him across something and finding his throat. And then nothing more. Nothing but the breaking of glass and a sensation of violent action. Motion and action that lasted long after the voice stopped. Then I felt cold air lashing at me. I was carrying something limp and heavy. There's a point of rock outside the house. It juts over the sea. I stood there for I don't know how long. The first clear thing I recall is identifying Anna's voice coming toward me.
Richard! Darling, what are you doing? Richard! Your hands.
Something died in me. I sagged to the ground, moaning. Anna. And I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
What do you suppose all this is, huh? Sounds like somebody got themselves murdered, doesn't it? Well, that was an appetizer for our next mystery entree. And that old master chef, the laughing boy of the inner sanctum, Raymond, is going to serve it up to you. Yes. Raymond's going to be here next time in company with his fellow creeps. in another attempt to scare the living daylights out of you. So why not humor the old crib and be around when we open the squeaking door of the inner sanctum? Hmm? This is Peter Lorre closing the doors of the Mystery Playhouse. Good night. Sleep tight. This is the Armed Forces Radio Service. Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you one of those people who like to know the answer? Have you a logically and analytical nature? Does murder and mystery fascinate you? It does, huh? Well, get out the magnifying glass, Sherlock. I think it's time for a crime. Yes, sure. This is Peter Lorre opening again the doors of the Mystery Playhouse. And tonight, we bring you detective mystery, and you're all invited to try to solve it, along with another amateur dick, a guy named Jonathan Pierce. Mr. Pierce earns his 3 squares a day selling antiques, but his real love is criminology. A hobby that seems to make his life, anything but dull. Well, let's give Mr. Pierce a run for his hobby, huh? Let's try and beat him to the solution of tonight's mystery. Clues will be all there. So let's look alive now, mates, and get the answers to a crime to take the punishment.
Our scene opens in the antique shop of Jonathan Pierce. With him is a friend, Betty Hughes.
Look, Jonathan, why don't you give up this antique shop and become a full-fledged private detective? After all, you've been very successful. Besides, I'm yearning for a life of excitement and mystery.
Meaning?
Meaning I'll be your assistant.
Nothing doing. If I need an assistant, it won't be a woman. You'd probably faint the first time a mug said boo at you.
Faint? Well, of course I'd faint if that were the thing to do. Furthermore, I think
some other time here comes a customer.
Young man, are you Jonathan Pierce?
I am. What can I do for you, sir?
That's what I'm here to find out. Who's the young lady?
Oh, this is...
Never mind answering. I was young once myself. Pierce, I want to hire your services as a private detective.
How did you know that?
I'm David Warlock. Used to be called Warlock Tycoon, filthy with money. All the Warlocks are. So I'm able to pay well.
Well, that's very nice.
My son, Freddie, is about to be blackmailed. Actually, my adopted son. His father was my business partner before he died. And he knew Freddie was a weak-willed lad, so he wanted me to look after him and his inheritance. Goes by my name now, and I won't stand for blackmail.
Blackmail? Do you have any...
Don't interrupt, Pierce. Not through yet. Freddie's been playing around with a young lady named Reese Day, a gambler by the name of Lance Norman. Nothing wrong with women in gambling. Used to like both myself. But these two are bad ones.
Oh, and you think they're blackmailing your son? Your adopted son?
Going to blackmail him, or rather me.
Well, how's that?
Well, it amounts to blackmailing him. But they have to come to me because I still control his inheritance. Are you a detective, young lady?
Why, no.
Well, then don't ask questions and waste my time.
Mr. Warlock, what did you mean by saying that they're going to blackmail you?
Well, I had a phone call yesterday, just after I got back from Mortonville. From uptown. Mysterious voice said he had something concerning my son which he wanted to sell. Didn't identify himself, but said he'd call again in a day or two.
I see. Well, you'll give me a free hand in dealing with this blackmailer?
Completely. Now, Pierce, here's a $500 retainer.
Oh?
I want you to come to my house, meet my son, and the two I suspect of being back of this blackmail scheme. I'll drive you out.
All right. Oh, but there is one more question, sir, I've been trying to ask since you came in here. How did you come to hire me? I suppose it's because you heard of my reputation in solving a few little crimes that baffled the police.
On the contrary, never heard anything like that.
Oh.
Take a bow, Sherlock.
Quiet character. Well, then, well, why, Mr. Warlock?
Well, I always liked the name of Pierce. I once was in love with a woman named Pierce 30 years ago. Always hired people named Pierce since then. Chauffeur's name's Pierce, butler's name's Pierce, gardener's name's Pierce.
Oh, it sounds very logical to me.
It would to you.
Now, Jonathan, I want you to come over to my house and size up the situation. Are you ready to go?
Oh, I'll say we are.
Not you, young lady. You're staying here.
Now, listen here, Jonathan Pierce. I'm going to hate you if you turn to one of those big, stronger woman's places in the home, men.
Goodbye, dear. Just use some of that slow burn to keep the home fires cooking.
Well, this is my little home, Jonathan, my boy. That was Pierce who left it in.
Oh.
I imagine that we'll find Freddie and his friends in the library, so come. All right? I'll leave you with them for a few minutes so you can size them up.
Well, how are you going to explain me to them, Mr. Warlock?
Oh, don't worry about that. Now then, here we are. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I want you all to meet a young friend of mine, Mr. Jonathan Pierce. Jonathan, this is Miss Rita Dane, Mr. Lance Norman, and my son, Freddie Warlock. I'll leave you to get acquainted. Goodbye.
Well.
Not so well. It would seem that Mr. Warlock does not exactly possess the delicate touch.
He is screwy. Who are you, chum?
Oh, I thought you knew. Well, I'm Jonathan Pierce. And you're Lance Norman, the Lido Club. Fast gambling for fast people.
And what do? You don't look like a bodyguard or a keyhole snooper.
Oh, I haunt houses. I've just been hired to haunt this one.
A wise guy. Every time a guy starts talking wise like that, you want to watch him. He's liable to start lifting the silverware.
Now, you look here, Pierce. Did my father hire you to snoop on us? He's always hiring people named Pierce. Well, if he did, you might as well know I'm going to marry Rita whether he wants me to or not. All I got to do is wait another 6 months. Then I get all my own dough and I can do just as I please, you see?
Oh, don't bother explaining to him, Freddie Doll.
Now, look, both of you keep quiet and let me handle this. Look, chum, I don't like the way the old man dumped you in here and walked off. What's the payoff?
Well, we might as well get everything straight. I'm an antique dealer.
Whose hobby is playing detective, huh?
Something like that.
A Seamus, huh? Gee, they're even getting private cops now who wear neckties.
I thought I smelled copper when you walked in.
Well, get this, cop. These two kids are in love. They're floating on the clouds.
I'm not surprised. The kid's breath has enough alcohol on it to make me float on the clouds, too.
I suppose the old man pays you for being funny. Anyway, these kids can't live without each other, see? So just keep your nose out of the picture, or it might get stepped on.
How touching. And I suppose you're the marriage broker, or maybe you're just here to chaperone them.
Well, what is it, Pierce?
I beg your pardon, but Mr. Warlock would like to see Mr. Jonathan Pierce in his den immediately.
Oh, thank you, Pierce. I'll be seeing you later, lad.
I can hardly wait, Seamus.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Warlock?
Yes, Jonathan. Here on the telephone. It's the blackmailer I told you about.
Oh.
Pierce recognized it as the same voice as called yesterday, and I wanted you to listen in on my conversation with him. You can use that extension over there.
Oh, all right.
Go ahead. Hello? This is Warlock speaking.
This is the same guy that called you yesterday, Warlock. I got a little piece of paper about your son that the police would like to get their fingers on. But I, might be willing to sell it.
Eh? How much?
$5,000. You want to talk about it, or do I go to the cops?
No. I'll talk about it. I won't meet for myself, but I'll send someone I can trust. You name the place.
Okay. Send the guy to 4527 Fernando Place. Tell him to ring the bell under the name of Clip Matson. I'll
Are you Mr. Matson?
Never mind who I am. Just do as I say. And Warlock,
Yes.
don't try any fancy stuff, or your son will end up in a pig house. Tell that guy to hurry up.
You heard him, Jonathan?
Yes.
I've got $5,000 right here, and you'll take it with you. I leave it up to your judgment as to whether to give it to him or not. But remember one thing.
What's that?
If Lance Norman and Rita Dane are back of this, as I suspect they are, I'll pay any amount over and above this to pin it on them. Now, you go see this Cliff Matson and see what you can do.
Yeah? What do you want?
Are you Cliff Matson?
Maybe I am, and maybe I ain't. What are you selling, Mac?
My name is Jonathan Pierce. I'm representing David Warlock.
Oh, okay, I'm Matson. Come in. Did you bring the dough?
Maybe. First, I want to see what you're offering to sell. And while you're at it, Matson, maybe you'd like to make another $5,000, all for yourself.
What do you mean?
I mean that the name of the man who's working this with you is worth another $5,000 to you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mac. There ain't nobody in this with me.
Oh?
I just found this. This information I'm offering to sell, that's all.
Well, they tell me it gets awfully lonesome up in Sing Sing.
Now, wait a minute, Mac. You don't want to talk like that to me. I might get scared and decide I ought to turn this over to the cops. Maybe I ought to anyway.
Suit yourself. We're really more interested in getting the name of the man back of you than in anything else. I might be able to raise the price a little.
But I tell you... Hey, what's the idea of walking in here, mister?
What's going on? Oh!
You suck Pierce. What's the idea? Okay, I got my hands up. Hey, take it easy with that gun. No!
Oh. You...
Jonathan, wake up!
Oh.
Jonathan!
What? Oh, hello.
Hello.
So this is what heaven's like. Eh?
Now, stop that, Jonathan. Are you hurt?
No, Betty. No, outside of a lump on my head. Oh, boy, it could serve as a road marker. A headache and a certain loss of pride. I feel fine, just fine. Did Cliff Matson get away?
I don't think so. There's a man over here on the floor, but I haven't asked him his name because he's dead.
Dead? But how?
Well, I'm not up on these things, Jonathan, but I imagine the 2 bullet holes in him have something to do with it.
Bullet holes? Oh, I remember now. I sort of heard 2 shots just as I was drifting out of this world. Onto the nose. Here, let's see. Yes, that's Cliff Matson, all right. But why?
Well, maybe somebody didn't like him.
Oh, you're a big help. By the way, what are you doing here? I thought I left you at the store.
Well, you did, darling, but you see, I'm the type that feels men need looking after, so
Oh.
I followed you. First to Warlock's and then here, and you ought to be grateful.
Well, it's touching to know that someone is interested in whether I'm alive or dead.
Jonathan, what happened?
And I was talking to Cliff there. He was the guy who was trying to blackmail Warlock. Suddenly, somebody came in the door behind me.
The murderer.
Exactly, my dear Watson. I started to turn around, and the guy slugged me.
Huh.
All I got a chance to see was a hand wearing a gray glove and the barrel of a gun that was rapidly nearing my head. That's the last I remember, except for the 2 shots. Boy, some detective I turned out to be.
Oh, well, don't be too hard on yourself, Jonathan. It could have happened to anyone.
Yeah, sure, but it happened to me. All right, come on. We've got to give this apartment a fast once-over to see if we can find that paper Matson wanted to sell. You take that side, I'll take this side.
Well, I finished my side, and I found nothing incriminating, except to your Cliff Matson.
He's not my Cliff Matson. I drew a blank here, except for one thing. A check signed by Lance Norman.
Lance who?
Lance Norman. That's the gambler Warlock thinks is back of the blackmailing. All right, come on. We're going to see Mr. Lance Norman at the Lido Club.
But I haven't got my chips with me.
This is the club, Lido, Betty. If you look around you, you'll see half the elite of our city busily engaged in losing their shirts to Lance Norman.
Well, that's very exciting, Jonathan.
Well, hello there, Pierce.
Why, Lance, hello.
Well, is this a business visit or a social one?
Oh, let's call it a business visit, shall we? Is there some place that I can talk to you?
Why not? Come on in my office here.
Oh,
thank you.
Come on, you'll be just as safe in here as out on the floor.
Safer, probably. There don't seem to be any wheels in here.
You know, your sense of humor is going to kill me someday. If it doesn't kill you first. Does the chick have a name?
Oh, of course, my
Not
name...
to you, Lance, no. Do you know a Cliff Matson?
I might. And I might not.
He probably did a lot of odd jobs for you, such as blackmail.
I don't need any sideline as long as I have this club. It pays off very nicely.
Cliff had one of your checks, which he hadn't cashed.
Well, I write a lot of checks.
Jonathan, he talks exactly like the gamblers in the movies.
Well, I like a dame with nerve. Anytime you get tired of that dumb Seamus, come around and see me, sweetheart.
Well, maybe I will.
If you do, it'll be on a visiting day, and you'll have to talk to him through bars.
Not this week, Seamus. Look, if you've got any more questions to ask, get them over with. If not, get out.
Where's your girlfriend, Rita?
She's out on the floor.
And the Warlock boy?
He got drunk on us, so we left.
Oh, that must have been a touching scene. The parting lovers.
Okay, chum, on your way. You're beginning to bore me.
We're practically gone. Oh, by the way, Lance, do you own a pair of gray suede gloves?
Maybe. And maybe not.
Well, your eloquence is touching. Come on, Betty, let's go. You've done enough slumming for one day.
What you think you're up to, Jonathan Pierce? First, we go and visit that gambler, Lance Norman, then we rush over to this apartment house and walk up the stairs, and there's a perfectly good elevator to ride up in.
Lance Norman's apartment is on this next floor.
Oh, it is?
We didn't find the blackmail evidence in Cliff's apartment, so now we're going to look in Lance's. There we are. Now, to see if this skeleton key works.
How do you know there isn't somebody in there?
Lance lives alone, and the apartment is dark. I looked from the outside. Now, don't bother me. There. I got it. Okay, in you go, dear. I don't think we'd better risk turning on the room lights. We'll use matches to see how...
Who turned on that light?
I did. Just take it nice and easy, both of you, and this gun won't go off.
Lance Norman...
Jonathan, I thought you said there wouldn't be anybody here.
Oh, I'm wrong. Go ahead and sue me.
Well, not so smart, are you, Seamus? I figured you'd come prying around my apartment since you didn't get anything out of me at the club. Too bad I got here first, huh?
Okay, so you got here first. What do we do now?
What we have to do, Seamus. You know, it's too bad you both look too young to die.
You mean you're going to shoot us? Oh, no, please, not that. Jonathan, I think I'm going to faint.
Hey, turn them lights back on.
Please, Mr. Norman, don't shoot. I didn't mean to turn out the lights. It was just that I almost fainted. You see, and I bumped into them, and I'll turn them right on again. Only please don't shoot. I don't want to die, Mr. Norman. I don't want to die.
Stop it, I said. Let go of me. Hey, let go. That was nice work, Betty.
Thank
You can turn the lights on now. Our friend won't bother us anymore. Oh, boy. Come on, now, let's search the place. You take that side of the room, and I'll take this.
Jonathan, what did you say the name of that girl was?
Huh?
Rita Dane?
Yes, why?
Well, I think I found something then. There's a marriage license here made out to Lance Norman and Rita Dane, dated 2 years ago.
Good. I found something, too. Come in here, Betty.
Oh, what is it, Jonathan?
What we're looking for. Look, this was in an envelope with Warlock written on it. It's a photostat of 2 sets of fingerprints exactly alike. And a newspaper clipping from an out-of-town paper dated 2 weeks ago.
Well, what's it say?
I'll read the clipping to you. Mortonville, New York. Sometime last night, thieves broke into the Mortonville Third National Bank and made off with more than $10,000 in cash. The thieves left no trace behind them except a small metal case which probably held some of their tools. Fortunately, the Mortonville police were able to get a clear set of fingerprints from the case. They have not yet been able to identify the prints.
A bank robbery.
Yes, and one set of prints on the photostat is labeled prints taken by the Mortonville police. The other set is labeled fingerprints of Freddie Warlock, and they're identical.
You mean that the son robbed the bank? Then... Oh, Jonathan, maybe he's the one who murdered
I'm beginning to see a lot of things I didn't see before.
Huh.
We're going over to the Warlock house, but in a hurry. Come on. Pierce. Will you tell Mr. Warlock that Mr. Jonathan Pierce is here?
You may go in, Mr. Pierce. You'll find everyone in the library. The police, too, sir.
The police?
Yes, sir. I believe they're about to leave and take young Mr. Warlock with him, sir.
What?
He's been here quite some time.
Come on, Betty. We've got to hurry.
Oh, Jonathan, my boy. You're just in time. This fool policeman insists upon arresting my son.
Well, if it isn't Jonathan Pierce. Hello, Lieutenant Valley. What's happening here?
Well, it's like this, Pierce. We got a phone call tipping us Clip Matson was murdered.
Oh?
We investigated. In Matson's pocket, I found a photostat of a story about a bank robbery up in Mortonville and proof that young Freddie Warlock pulled the job.
Pocket, so that's where it was.
What's that?
Oh, nothing, Lieutenant. Go on, please.
I got the idea that maybe Clip was blackmailing the kid and the kid bumped him off.
But how could I kill anyone I didn't know, huh?
Of course he didn't do it. The whole thing's stupid. Freddie was with us all afternoon and dead drunk when we left. Weren't you, Freddie?
Lieutenant, you've got some pretty flimsy evidence, haven't you?
You think so? We gave the kid the paraffin test, and it showed traces of nitrate on his hands.
Oh?
That proves he fired a gun, so I'm taking him in.
Utter nonsense.
I wish you'd wait a minute, Lieutenant. I think I can clear up a few points for you. With the help of Mrs. Lance Norman.
What do you mean, Mrs. Norman? It's Miss Rita Dane.
I'm sorry, Freddie, but it's Rita Norman. She and Lance were married 2 years ago.
That's right, and I saw the license.
And with the help of Clip Matson, they've been trying to blackmail you. You'll find another one of those photostats in Lance's apartment.
You can't prove a thing.
Good work, Jonathan. I knew you'd do it.
Look, Pierce. You think Lance did the killing, too?
No. Lance didn't do it.
Who did then? The kid?
No. The killing was done by my client, David Warlock.
Jonathan, what kind of nonsense is this?
No nonsense at all. Warlock's been handling the inheritance of Freddie, and I suspect you'll find it short.
Well,
Freddie was due to collect in 6 months, however, so Warlock thought of framing him for killing Clip Matson.
But how did he know this blackmailer would show up?
Because he planned it that way. He robbed the bank at Mortonville and planted Freddie's fingerprints on the scene. Then I imagine he saw to it that this evidence was placed where Rita and Lance could get hold of it and pass it on to Clip. The blackmailer was to be killed, and Freddie framed for it, and I was called in for window dressing.
It's an utterly fantastic story. Fortunately, no one will believe it.
Jonathan, this sounds awfully bad.
Well, certainly it's bad. It was planned to be a way to eliminate Freddie. A crime to fit the punishment.
I don't know. What about the paraffin test on the kid?
Simple, Lieutenant. The kid's drunk and out cold. So all Warlock has to do is take some dirt, rub it on the kid's hand, and there's your traces of nitrate.
That's right. You got any proof of the rest?
Well, the motive should be easy to check. Warlock made a slip today about being in Mortonville. Then I imagine you'll find a pair of gray suede gloves in Mr. Warlock's room, and the gloves should show traces of nitrate. Finally, Warlock was the only person who knew I was going to meet Matson.
Very clever, Mr. Pierce. But let's see if you can outsmart this.
A gun! Just like in the movie.
Now, look, Mr. Warlock.
Shut up. Get away from that door, Lieutenant. I'm leaving.
Oh, Jonathan, I think I'm going to faint.
What, again?
Of course you don't.
Oh, yes. Go right ahead. I'll catch you.
What is this? None of your tricks, you.
No tricks, Mr. Warlock. I just can't stand the sight of a gun. Oh.
Turn those lights back on.
Like this, Mr. Warlock? Okay, Betty. Lights, please.
Coming up.
Holy smokes. Warlock is out cold. The gal faints and Pierce conks Warlock. A very nice trick.
Well, think nothing of it. We do it twice a day.
Yes. Well, I think that clears up your case, Lieutenant. And as for you, sweetheart, you asked me a while ago for a job as my assistant. The job is yours.
Your assistant? Are you kidding? This detective works such a cinch, I'm going to business for myself.
And there you have A Crime to Fit the Punishment. Tonight's performance in a mystery playhouse. How did you come out, huh? You put the finger on the right guy? No? Oh, don't be discouraged if you didn't, because the only people who consistently get the right answers are the ones who write them. Oh, speaking of writing, don't forget that we still like to hear from you. Just address us, Mystery Playhouse, Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Oh, while we are on the subject, I'd like to say a word or two about beaming. I just finished reading a few facts that I'd like to pass on to you. Did you know that your V-mail letter has priority over all other mail? That's right. The only mail that always flies. It's never delayed or left behind because of lack of plane space. So it looks to me like a smart thing to do is for everybody to use it all we can, especially since use of V-mail definitely helps shorten the war. Oh, I almost forgot about our trip to the green room. Come on, we better get down there right now and listen in on our next Mystery Playhouse performance. Follow me, please. Come.
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
Look, Chief, I think I better go out.
Chief Magruder, it's the mayor.
The mayor? Martin, you stay here, then. Yes, Mr. Mayor. How'd you hear about it so fast? Well, I suppose the newspapers will make a big... But I'm doing everything I can. Oh, Reynolds, eh? Oh, why should he... Yes, Mr. Mayor. Yes, Mr. Mayor. Goodbye. What goes, Chief? Plenty. Whole town is upside down. Relatives are jamming the morgue, trying to identify the dead. The Citizens Committee is planning a mass meeting tomorrow to demand action. Every newspaper in town is roasting the city administration. What do we do, Chief? You? You do nothing till you hear from me. Miss Myers, my hat. Where you going? The mayor's office. The mayor and I and that columnist Reynolds are going to have a little conference. Reynolds? Yeah. The mayor seems to think Reynolds knows more about this thing than the police department.
Answer me this, Magruder. Answer me this. Has there been a murder? Are these accidents murders?
Maybe there aren't any murders, Mr. Mayor. Not in the ordinary sense.
I believe there is, Magruder.
Just a minute, Reynolds. Your Honor, except for the panic at the movie house, every death was accidental or natural as sure as we three are in this room.
What do you mean? What about the man in the velvet hat?
Put the screws on some of the people who say they saw him, and he'd disappear like that.
Forget it. To the people of this town, he's real. And this panic, cold panic, right in the middle of the holidays. The people are scared blue.
May I say something, Mr. Mayor?
Well, certainly, that's why you're here.
Look, the way I see it, either it's all a hoax or there is a man in a velvet hat.
That's right. So either prove the hoax or catch the man.
All right, all right. I think we can do one or the other. If Reynolds will help.
Well, certainly I'll help.
How? I'm going to challenge the man in the velvet hat, and Reynolds is going to publish that challenge. I'm going to say I don't think he's a god. I'm going to say I don't even think he's a good criminal. Anybody can boast of a murder after it's happened, but only a master criminal can boast of a murder before it's happened and get away with it. I'm going to challenge him to name his next murder before it happened. And Reynolds will publish my challenge.
Okay, Magruder. But I predict that he'll accept your challenge, and that when he does, you will not catch him.
And in his newspaper column, December 24th, John Reynolds says,
A challenge from the police commissioner of New York City to the man in the velvet hat. Quote, I challenge you to prove that you were a criminal. I think you're a fraud. If you're not a fraud, you will announce in advance the time and place of your next killing, murder, mercy, death, whatever you call it. Unquote. Hello, this is Reynolds of the Dispatch. Give me the commissioner. Please hurry.
Just a minute, Mr. Reynolds. Hold on.
Yeah?
Magruder, Reynolds.
Yeah, Reynolds.
I got an answer from the man in the velvet hat.
You got... What's he say?
He says at precisely 9 o'clock p.m. on Christmas Eve, a man will die poisoned in front of the Times building on Times Square. He says, quote, after this, I will move again in silence, for only those without faith need signs. That's all.
9 o'clock Christmas Eve in front of the Times building by poison.
That's what he says.
Okay. Thanks.
There, my friends, we have a portion of our next mystery. And an exciting one it is, too. The town of New York is turned into turmoil by the appearance of what seems to be the master of all mad killers. So you better be on hand to hear the entire show, don't you think? Yes, I think we can give you the creeps when you join us next time for The Man with a Velvet Hat. This is Peter Lorre, closing the doors of the mystery playhouse. Good night. Sleep tight. This is the Armed Forces